Y'all, for the first time ever, I have almost completely used an entire 12 by 12 paper pad. Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Here's 3 more ways that you can use the papers in your pad. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel, friends. Thank you so much for being here today. I truly appreciate it. Yes, we are still shopping our stash and using what we have. And like I said in the opener, for the first time ever, I have almost used an entire paper pad. I think from this paper pad, there are maybe 9 sheets left. And I'm going to use some of them today to show you 3 really fun ways that you can use some of those papers in the pad that you might not be too fond of. So I'm going to flip to my overhead camera to show you exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so here's some papers that are still left in my book that might still present a challenge when deciding how to use them. Well, today we're going to take these 3 sheets and we're going to create 3 very functional crafts. These are crafts that you actually need at some point or another. And if you don't happen to have any of these lying around, you can grab 1 sheet of 12 by 12 and make it. Because today we have 3 sheets of 12 by 12 and we're going to have 3 one-sheet wonders with each one of these sheets. So here is what I'm talking about. So we are going to take those 12 by 12 papers and we're going to turn them into various sizes of bags. Each one of these is made from a 12 by 12 inch sheet. We have this one, which is 5.5 by 8, and it is a beautiful flat bag that you can put so many goodies in. And you can even convert this to a larger envelope, but we're using it as a bag today. Then we have this really, really cute one. I love it. When I saw this paper in the book, y'all, I was not a fan of it at all. But when I turned it into this bag, I absolutely love how it looks. So that's one of the things that we should always be thinking of. It might not look too pretty in the flat form, but once we take it and we fold it and we turn it into the project we need for it to be, it'll probably look a whole lot better. And that's exactly what happened with this one. It's 4 by 10.25, but the actual fillable space is 4 by 7.5, and it is 1.5 inch deep. Then we have this one, which is a nice little carry clutch, and it is 8 by 5 by 2. So each one of these is very functional, very purposeful. So you probably have items that you like to give as gifts. These little bags are perfect. So I am going to show you exactly how we make each one of these, and you're going to be amazed that it's not going to take much time at all. So the first bag that we're going to make is going to be this one. So let's take our 12 by 12 inch piece, and on the 12 inch side we're going to score at 2, and then we're going to score at 10. We're going to rotate it once, and we're going to score at 5.5 and at 11. So now we are going to fold and burnish all of our scores. So now I'm going to take my finger blade and we'll have 2 corner pieces here. Let's just go ahead and remove those, and we can remove those by cutting in at an angle here and then cut straight across here. And then I'll cut in at an angle here and cut straight across here. So now here at the bottom, I am going to just angle there, but then I'm going to remove this piece altogether. So I am just going to cut across on my score mark, and let's remove that piece. Now I'll turn it this way, and I will angle. And now my piece is going to look like this. So I am going to take my tape and add some tape here, and then I'll put just a little bit of tape over here on this end just to make sure that everything stays nice and stuck. You can definitely use your glue on a project like this, but since this particular project I know will not be bearing much weight, I can get away with using my tear tape. If I had a bag and I was going to put something heavy in it, I tend to use glue when I'm doing that. So I'm adding tape on these 2-inch flaps here. So now I'm going to peel away my tape backers. And we're going to fold this over, and I'm folding it over just so that I'll have a nice finished top on this bag. And now we just fold over. I'm going to go back and add a little bit of tape here to make up for what I tore and removed. So now we're going to remove the tape from this piece. We're just going to place this flat, and we're going to close our bag like this. And then I'm just going to angle in a little bit more here. And now we can take this piece and I'm just going to fold it up and over. And that is how easy it is to make bag number 1. We will decorate these in just a minute, but right now I'm just going to go ahead and make all of the bags, and then we'll put our little tags on them. All right, y'all, so the second bag that we're going to make is going to be this one. It's going to be so easy. So on the 12-inch side, score at 2 and at 10. Rotate it once and score at 5 and score at 7. Then we are going to fold and burnish all of our scores. And while we have our bag like this, let's just go ahead and match the ends. I'm going to use a clip to hold mine in place because I want to go ahead and punch a handle right now. You can punch a handle separately if you want, but I am just going to go ahead and punch my handle. I'm putting that in. I'm going to try to get those a little bit even. They might not be. So now I'm just going to press down and punch. And so now I have my handle punched in my bag. So I'm going to open it. We're going to go ahead and cut in right here to free the tabs. So let's cut, cut. And now I'll angle, angle, and reduce. Same thing over here. Let's cut, cut. We can angle, angle, and reduce. I am going to take my tape. We're going to put some tape on that little tab right there, and then some over here on this little tab. Now I'm going to take a piece of tape, put a piece of tape right there. I'll rotate to this side, add a piece of tape right here. Then let's move down to this side, fold it in, and add a piece of tape right here. Then let's move across to this side, fold it in, and add a piece of tape right here. You can definitely put your bag together with glue, but I'm using tape. So now I'm going to peel away my tape backers. And so now we can put our bag together. We're just going to take the piece that has the tape on the pattern side, and we put that down first. I'll do that on this side as well. We'll take that piece that has the tape on the pattern side, and we'll put it down matching the bottom. And so now we'll take the piece that has the tape on the non-pattern side, or the outside, and we're going to match it top to top. See how easy that bag was? Then I'll go in to make sure I have everything nice and stuck. So now I can take this bag and we can just pinch in those sides as far as you want that pinch to go. And there we have bag number 2. So now we're going to make this bag, and I chose this paper for this bag. Hopefully it's going to work out and it's going to be okay. So we're going to take this piece, and on the 12-inch side we're going to score at 4, at 5.5, at 9.5, and at 11. Then we're going to turn it once, score at 1.5, and at 9. And again, we need to fold and burnish all of our scores. All right, so now that we have all of the scores folded and burnished, you're going to have this narrow flap here on the end. We need to get rid of this corner piece right on the end. So I am going to go in and just angle and cut straight across to remove that piece. Then I'll go up to the score mark and I'll angle all the way across wherever I have my scores going across the bottom. So now I'm going to reduce these little tabs just a little bit. And now your piece is going to look like this. We are going to take tape and add tape to this piece. So I will fold in the adhesive flap and add some tape on this piece. And then I'll slide all the way over here, and I'm going to add a strip of tape right here going up. So I'll start at my score mark, and I will just add my tape going up. Now I'm going to place some tape on these little tabs here. And then I'll place some tape on the inside here. Place that tape strip coming down. Go ahead and run some tape going across. So now we can put this together. So I am going to remove my tape backer from these pieces. Before I actually join it together, I do want to go ahead and punch my holes, and it's going to be easier to punch the holes this way on this one. So I'll place this in like this, and we'll punch. So now I have 2 holes here at the top. Now I'm going to take this, and we're simply going to join it together. So I am going to take this piece, match it at the top, and then I can match it going all the way down. So once you get that top started, the rest is pretty easy. This is actually going to be the front of my bag. Ordinarily, I don't have the seam on the front, but I do want this floral part. If I use this, then it's just a green bag. So now I'm going to take my scissors and just go in a little bit, because part of that was showing through that hole that I punched. So now we're good on this bag. I am going to move down to the bottom. Go ahead and peel away my tape backers. I'll take this piece and fold it over. Then I can remove my tape backers from right here and fold over. Now y'all, how stinking cute that this actually turned out to be. When the page was flat, and the floral was all around the edges. It didn't look like much of anything, but now we've turned it into this beautiful bag, and I am just going to pinch in right here. You can actually glue that together, you can tape it together, you can clip it together, or as I would probably do, just tie it off with some ribbon. But look at how gorgeous this bag has become. So now I'm just going to grab some of my cut aparts, and cut aparts are just that. What I'm doing right now, cutting them apart. So now I have 3 tags for my 3 bags. I think I'm going to put that one there. Put this one here. And this one here. So very easy to do. Let's just grab a little bit of tape, add some tape to the back, put that right there, add some tape here, put this one right there, and then we'll add some tape to this one, and we will put that right there. And so now I have my little Dollar Tree gems. I think I'm just going to pick one up. And we're going to put one right there. Grab me a purple one. I think I'm going to use a purple one. And put that purple right there. And then let's take a pink one. And put the pink one right there. And now, that was a very easy peasy way to use up some more of those 12 by 12 papers that we always seem to have in the paper pad that we're not too fond of. Well, depending on what size you need, here are 3 One Sheet Wonder bag options that you can make using 1 sheet of 12 by 12. Y'all, it doesn't get any more economical than that, and it doesn't come any more practical than this, because we're now using what we have. We're now using all the papers in the pad, because we're now building up so many different ideas that we can have in our back pocket that we can pull out when we need to use a 12 by 12 sheet, and especially when that sheet is not one that we are very fond of. So I hope that you have enjoyed this fun, quick, and easy way that you can take your 12 by 12 papers and use them to craft items that we definitely need. If you have enjoyed this video, and I certainly hope that you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, all day, every day, this is what we do, and this is how we do it. So I would love to have you subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you'll know when I upload a new video. As always, my friends, please be safe, be kind, and be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.